Mahirap tumandang dalaga.
Ouch! Parang sampal yun ah.
Welcome to Silip sa Buhay Pinoy. Mga kwentong tahimik pero totoo. Ito ang kwento ni Leia, 31 years old. She's turning 32 soon. She's single, working, and very independent. Hindi siya bitter. Hindi rin siya desperate. Pero sanay siyang maging mag-isa. At okay siya doon. Lumaki si Leia sa mga kwento ng ibang tao like broken marriages, cheating, toxic relationships. Hindi man niya naranasan lahat, pero nakita niya kung paano nasisira ang isang pamilya. Kaya hindi siya nagmamadali. Hindi siya pumapasok sa relasyon dahil lang sa pressure. Para sa kanya, ang love hindi dapat minamadali. Dapat pinipili. Isang ordinaryong araw, pumunta siya sa usual massage place niya. Actually, ritual niya ito para makapag-relax at, #self-care. Kilala na siya ng mga therapists doon. May konting biruan, konting tanong, kailan ka mag-aasawa? Ate, birthday mo na naman. Wala pa ring balita? Wala pa po. Chill lang muna. Hindi siya nairita. Sanay na siya. Sa totoo lang, naging kabisado na siya ng mga staff doon so naiintindihan nila si Leia. Alam na nila at naiintindihan na gusto lang niyang mabuhay ng single dahil para sa kanya, payapa. Hanggang sa may sumabat, isang security staff na hindi niya kilala. At doon nagsimula ang hindi inaasahang discomfort. Mahirap, ma'am, yung tumatanda na mag-isa ka lang. May kasunod pa. Hindi lang opinion, may kasamang projection. May kilala ako, hindi nag-aasawa, nagsisisi ngayon. Sa isip ni Leia, kilala ba kita? Hindi galit agad, more like disbelief and quiet irritation. Pero pinili niyang sumagot ng maayos. Hindi niya kailangang patulan.
Naku ate, madami na kasing lalaki na ayaw ng responsibility ngayon.
Pero kahit natapos na ang usapan, hindi agad nawala ang pakiramdam. May naiwan na konting inis, konting bigat. Pag-uwi ni Leia, tahimik ang bahay. Walang ingay, walang expectations. Doon niya naramdaman ang kapayapaan at sariling desisyon. May mga taong masaya sa marriage. May mga taong masaya sa solitude. Hindi sila kailangang i-compare. Sa loob niya, malinaw ang sagot. Hindi siya tumatakbo palayo sa love. Pinipili lang niyang huwag pumasok sa bagay dahil dinidikta ng society. Hindi niya magbabago ang paniwala ng iba, pero hindi rin niya kailangang tanggapin ang lahat ng sinasabi ng iba tungkol sa buhay niya. Akala niya yung konting inis na naramdaman niya ay doubt tungkol sa desisyon niya. Pero honestly, when she took a moment and feel what's inside, she felt this is the first time she felt free, peaceful, content. Hindi dahil may kulang, pero dahil wala siyang pinipilit. Kung darating ang tamang tao, then yes, she will get married because she wants to. She wants to share her life with that person, not because she needed him to complete her. So how did Leah navigate this situation maturely? Sa tingin ko, una, Leah set quiet but firm boundaries. Hindi lahat ng unsolicited opinions kailangan sagutin. Minsan, ang tahimik na pag-ignore ay enough para protektahan ang peace without escalating conflict. Pangalawa, Leah responded without validating negativity. She can stay polite without agreeing. Pangatlo, Leah recognized projection from others. Many unsolicited comments come from their own fears or experiences, not necessarily your reality. Understanding this reduces emotional impact. Pang-apat, Leah chooses her energy wisely. Hindi lahat ng battle kailangan ipaglaban. She asks herself if engaging will bring clarity or just unnecessary stress. At panghuli, Leah reinforces her personal values privately. She stayed anchored in what matters to her, her experiences, lessons, and goals. External opinions should not override internal clarity. There is a quiet strength in people who choose themselves without needing validation from others. Sa culture natin, where marriage, family, and settling down are often seen as milestones, it can feel uncomfortable to exist outside those expectations. Parang may invisible timeline na sinusundan ng lahat, at kapag hindi ka naka-align doon, people start asking questions. Or worse, making assumptions. Pero, not everyone's path is meant to look the same. May mga taong fulfilled in relationships, and may mga taong mas nakikita ang sarili nila in solitude, growth, and personal peace. Hindi ito kompetisyon kung sino ang mas tama or mas complete, because fulfillment is deeply personal. It depends on your experiences, your values, and what you've gone through behind the scenes that others may never fully understand. What stands out in this kind of situation is how easily people project their own belief onto others. Yung unsolicited comments often say more about their perspective than your reality. At the end of the day, ang pinaka-importante is whether your choices are conscious and aligned with who you are, not pressured by expectations, not driven by fear, but grounded in clarity. A meaningful life is not defined by conformity, but by authenticity. And choosing your own peace, kahit hindi siya common path, is still a valid and powerful decision. May nangyari rin bang ganito sa inyo? I-share nyo naman sa comments yung own stories nyo. Nakakatulong din mabasa at marinig ang experiences ng iba. Sana may nakuha kayong kahit konting insight or reflection mula sa videong ito. Maraming salamat sa pakikinig. At kung nagustuhan nyo ang content, please huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe. Hanggang sa susunod na kwento.